Hello, English learners! Welcome back to Go Natural English. I am so excited you're here because in this English lesson, we're going to improve your pronunciation, your fluency in just about 15 minutes. And I have an incredible tool to introduce to you if you don't know about it yet, where you can practice your English and get feedback from your smartphone. So we're going to practice some challenging phrases together that will help improve your pronunciation, your fluency, your flow. I'm going to say each phrase slowly. I want you to listen carefully and then actually repeat after me. Yes, I know it might seem a little crazy to be talking to a video, but that's what we're here for, to give you this time for you. This is you time. This is time to practice your English. If you don't have any other time in the day to practice, then use this time for you to practice together with me. And if you're talking to your phone or your laptop watching this video and people look at you and think you're crazy, well, that's okay, because you're working on your goals, you're improving your English, and that is the most important thing. All right, so these exercises are gonna help you improve your flow, your fluency, sound more native-like and even more confident, because as you get more practice in, it's like a workout. It's like doing reps in the gym. And by the way, I've been going to the gym more lately. I don't know if you can tell, but I feel stronger than ever, and that is how I want you to feel about your English fluency. So let's jump in. Just before we dive into today's practice and lesson, I want to say a big thank you to the sponsor of the lesson, Elsa Speak. This is an app that is AI powered that allows you to practice your pronunciation, your conversation skills with an AI chatbot anytime, anywhere, using the app on your phone or mobile device, and get feedback that pinpoints your mistakes and helps you understand how to improve your pronunciation. So let me show you a quick demo of how I practice with it, and I can use it on my own phone. Of course, you know I'm a native English speaker, but I just like seeing how this works and sharing new amazing tools like this with you. Hey guys, I want to show you a really cool new feature with the AI chatbot inside the Elsa Speak app. So you can do a role play with the AI chatbot. There's easy, medium, and difficult conversations. I want to show you an easy one first, and then I'll show you a hard one, just to show you the range of exercises you can do. It's really, really cool. So this is just a self-introduction, which is helpful.
You are a student introducing yourself to a new class. You want to make a good first impression and connect with new classmates. Start with, "Hi, I'm your name. I just moved here and love a hobby. What about you?"
Okay, let me show you how this works. Hi, I'm Gabby. I just moved here and I love cooking. What about you?
Hi, Gabby. Welcome to our class. I like cooking too, but I'm still learning.
This is so cool.
What's your favorite dish to make?
Oh my gosh, so cool. My favorite dish to make is lasagna. What about you?
I like making pizza from scratch.
Oh my
Have
gosh,
you ever
this
tried
is so
making
cool.
pizza dough at home?
I can't believe how the conversation is so natural. Okay, I would keep going because this is actually really fun to play with, even for me as a native speaker, but I want to show you a difficult role play, a hard one. So we're going to go down here to interviewing for a teaching job. I'm a little bit intimidated, but this is a great way to practice because, you know, I'm not going to get like embarrassed in front of anyone. This is a great way to practice because, you know, it's just AI, so there's nothing to lose.
You are in a job interview for a teaching position at a prestigious school. The school's principal is conducting the interview. Answer questions about your qualifications, teaching philosophy, and how you handle classroom situations, showcasing your skills for the teaching position.
Whew, okay, this is
Good
a
morning.
difficult
Thanks
one.
for coming. Could you please tell me a bit about yourself?
Hi, my name is Gabby, and I've been teaching English for over 20 years. I created the website, gonaturalenglish.com, and the YouTube channel with the same name, Go Natural English, to help adult English learners perfect their fluency, their pronunciation, to feel bold and confident when they're expressing themselves, and to give them the motivation to reach their dreams through the English language.
That sounds impressive, Gabby. How do you think your experience and expertise can contribute to our school's teaching staff?
Okay, I'm gonna stop there, but you can see how this works. It's amazing how the AI can understand you, without it being a real person, without feeling embarrassed about making mistakes. You can use this as a tool to improve your fluency. So I'm very impressed, and I would highly recommend that you try the Elsa Speak app, especially with the 7-day free trial, and then you can decide later if you wanna join the premium plan. Elsa Speak has some new amazing features that are packed with AI technology to help you to learn English faster than ever. You can get feedback in real time as you practice your conversation skills, try out new vocabulary and responses to everyday conversational questions in the app. You get unlimited chats with the AI chatbot, so you can practice as much as you want. And the premium membership gives you access to a world of features like pronunciation feedback on every sound, intonation tips, and much more. Today, I recommend trying Elsa Speak Premium for free for 7 days. Try it out, see if you like it or love it, and if and when you're ready to join the premium membership, you can get 50% off using the link right here in the description and the pinned comment. So make sure that you use that link to save a lot of money. And now for our practice time together. First, let's practice rhythm and linking words. So often when we speak in sentences and not just in individual words, we link sounds together. This will make your English sound more fluent, like it flows, like you're not just reading a list of words like a robot, and it will help you to be better understood. Number 1, could you hand me that book? Connect could and you to sound like could ya. We link these sounds together because that's just how our pronunciation flows more smoothly when we think about how we produce the sounds in our mouths. So put could and you together into could ya to sound more natural. What are you talking about? Notice I don't say what are you. I say what are ya. Combine what are you. What are you talking about? When you link these sounds, you will sound more natural. Notice that when we have the T from what between two vowel sounds, the A in what and the A in R, what are, we actually turn that into a D sound. It's a softer sound. What are you? What are you talking about? Relax the sound of the T at the end of about so it sounds like about. I don't close that T sound in my mouth. I don't say, what are you talking about? I say, what are you talking about? It's very soft. I'll let you know as soon as possible. Combine the sounds in I will let you. I'll let you. I'll let you. I'll let you know as soon as possible. Say this chunk, this phrase, as soon as possible, quickly, as if it were one word, because this is a very common phrase, as soon as possible. We also often say ASAP. We've got to go right now. Combine, we have got to go. We've got to go. Smoothing these sounds over make it sound more natural and native-like. Could you call me back later? Do you ever get phone calls at inconvenient times? I know I do. So this is one you could use pretty often. Could you call me back later? Again, combine could and you. Could you? Could you call me back later? Also, me and back flow together. Could you call me back later? Practice saying that fast together as a chunk. Me back. Could you call me back later? Could you call me back later? As you practice, these phrases will flow more smoothly and naturally for you. If you need to rewind and practice the phrases again with me, please do. I know I'm going pretty quickly with each phrase, but you're doing a great job. Let's go on to the next example. Let's talk about contractions. Native speakers love contractions. We do not often say do not, like I just did. But why did I say do not then? Because I'm emphasizing the idea. If I was not emphasizing it, I would say don't. We don't emphasize. Wasn't. if I wasn't emphasizing. But only if you want to add drama to your speech, if you really want to emphasize something, that is when we often do not use contractions. But in normal, everyday communication, we're going to use contractions. So instead of saying, I should have known better, say, I should have known better. I should have known better. We really contract these words, should have, into shoulda. I should have known better. You may also hear should have. I should have known better. They're both variations on the same expression. Same with would have, would have, or woulda. They're both fine and mean the same thing, just woulda is a little more casual, a little bit more contracted than would've. So if you want to sound a little more professional, I would recommend would've and not woulda, but it's a very slight variation. You're not going to get in trouble for saying woulda, but if you do want to sound professional, I recommend would've or would have. But if you want to sound natural, native-like, casual, comfortable in English, woulda is just fine. You would have been there if you knew, so don't pronounce the full have. You would have been there if you knew. They will get here as soon as they can becomes they'll. They'll get here as soon as they can. And notice how small that will becomes, they'll. It's just a tiny little tail on the end of the word they. They'll. I would like to help you out. So you're going to see how small and almost silent the word to becomes here. I'd like to help you out. It's just a tiny flick of the tongue. I'd like to help you out. We have been planning this for months becomes we've been planning this for months. Do you see how soft that have becomes? We've been planning this for months. It's just a tiny v sound at the end of the we. We've been planning this for months. We've been practicing for a while. Next, let's tackle some difficult sounds that are really challenging for many, even advanced English learners. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Pay close attention to the formation of the sounds with your tongue, your lips, your mouth. This is really important to fine-tune your pronunciation. She sells seashells by the seashore. That one is tricky even for me. Keep your S sounds very clear. She sells seashells by the seashore. Say it faster, 10 times, and that'll be great practice. This is known as a tongue twister because it makes you feel like you're really exercising your tongue. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. This one helps with all sounds. Say it quickly but steadily. Another famous tongue twister, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. I don't know why this one is so much fun to say. I think the P sound as it kind of explodes out of your mouth is just, it's fun. So try it. Betty bought some butter, but the butter was bitter. If you struggle with P and B sounds, like a lot of native Arabic speakers do, these are two that you should definitely practice. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? One of my all-time favorites here. Is great for practicing intonation to put stress on the keywords. Now let's practice some common native speaker phrasing. This is probably different than what you learned in your textbook, but this is how people speak every day. I'm gonna grab a coffee. I don't say I'm going to get a coffee or drink a coffee. I say I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee or I'm gonna grab a coffee. Let's keep in touch. Keep in sounds like one word. Let's keep in touch. This is a great way to start to wind down or end a conversation. I'll see what I can do. I'll see flows together like one word. I'll see what I can do. This is a great phrase if you don't want to promise or make a commitment, but you want to express your desire to help. Give me a shout if you need help. Give me a shout means call me or reach out to me. So this is another great way to express your desire to help without really committing to anything specific. I need to get out more often. Need to becomes need to. I need to get out more often. You know, some words are just challenging to say, but they're really great additions to your vocabulary. So now we're going to practice some advanced words to help you level up, but these can be quite difficult to pronounce even for advanced English learners. So are you ready? Let's try it. It's a phenomenal opportunity. Phenomenal. Intonation is really important here. Word stress, phenomenal. So break down longer words like this. Make sure you know which syllable is stressed. Phenomenal. It's the second syllable, right? I even like to use my hands, as you can see, to gesture. That helps you remember which syllable is stressed. So practice the hand movements as you practice the pronunciation. That's an unprecedented achievement. Again, with long words, you have to know which syllable is stressed. Unprecedented achievement. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. Really stress that loot. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. This is a great one to practice the TH sound as well. Thrilled. She's exceptionally talented. Exceptionally. Except. A lot of second syllable stress. So really, you're going to sound so much more fluent if you just really stress the stressed syllable in each longer word in English. It was a spectacular performance. Spectacular. Lastly, let's practice some very common, everyday, useful expressions. You're gonna get a lot of miles out of each one of these. You'll hear these all the time. Better late than never. Better late than never is kind of like saying, well, at least I showed up, even if I'm a little bit late. Flow better late together. Better late. Better late. It's like one word. This will really help your fluency when you learn to combine two words together that are meant to go together. So listen carefully. Better late than never. It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. Do you notice how it's and easier go together? It's easier. It's easier. I barely even hear the word it. It's easier. Easier said than done. Sometimes people even completely omit that word it and just say easier said than done. Of course, that's not a complete sentence. But let's not be picky. This is talking about common expressions, the way that they're commonly said and used. Don't judge a book by its cover. Very common phrase here, means don't judge people by their appearance. Connect book and by for a smooth sound. Don't judge a book by its cover. Book by. Don't judge a book by its cover. Actions speak louder than words. Which two words do you feel are really connected here? Speak louder. Actions speak louder than words. When it rains, it pours. Again, which words are connected here? You might have said, it rains and it pours. When it rains, it pours. Very good. You have done such an amazing job practicing with me here, and we've covered a lot of challenging, useful, and fun phrases. So if you enjoyed this lesson, please make sure to let me know in the comments. Subscribe here to Go Natural English, because your support, even doing these small things like clicking, it takes 1 second to subscribe. It really does help the Go Natural English channel, and it shows me that you appreciate the lesson, you appreciated the practice together, and that is something that anyone can do regardless of money. It doesn't cost a thing. So I really appreciate your support in that way. You can also share this video with a friend or on your social media if you want to help a little bit more. And also, if you want to practice your English more, I highly recommend practicing with Elsa Speak. You can download the app free for the first 7 days, and then you can choose whether you want to try that pro membership at 50% off using the link below. Thank you so much for your support and your wonderful practice. Your English fluency is getting better with each Go Natural English video that you watch. Come back, because every Wednesday we have a new video here at Go Natural English on YouTube. All right, I will see you in the next one soon enough. Bye for now.